How's it going? Today I have for you the Nuphy TES68. And before I start this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Nuphy for sending me over this keyboard kit for review. They are included with the CIY Red Evil switches, that which from stock was quite a bit scratchy. They also sent over the Nuphy Coast PBT keycaps. These are shown very well and I really like the texture on them. While they are flat, it does mimic the style of a laptop keyboard. It did take some time to get used to, but over time, my fingers got used to it. They have a nice durable construction and are pretty good for their price range. Considering that this keyboard is only going for $20, the unboxing and the whole experience overall is quite amazing. I opted for the gray kit and I was pleasantly surprised on how well this was presented. The plate has a nice finish to it and it has foam in between the PCB and the plate. The main downside that I found from this keyboard is that there is no Type-C connection. It is only connected by a wireless dongle or Bluetooth. It also takes in two AAA batteries. Given the price, there's another small downside, it's that the stabs are clip-in. However, after some diligent work with the stabilizers, I noticed that it actually turned out still very smooth and nice. The fact that this kit is hot swap, 5-pin, and has a nice finish to it is amazing that it's only $20, which allows me to overlook the fact that there is no Type-C port. This is the perfect build for someone who is looking to get into the hobby without breaking the bank. Before I start to do modifications on this keyboard, I would like to show you what it's like to have it stock. Many times we rush into a build before we even learn what we need to fix and what we need to work on. So, have a listen for yourself. After this montage, I will have a sound test. The best thing about this hobby is that we pick and choose what we want from our keyboards. So instead of showing you my modifications right away, I hope you find the stock sound test helpful. So, what did you think? Right away I could tell that the stabilizers were very not lubed, and the switches were also very scratchy. So, to remedy that, I'm going to be doing a quick and easy lubing method, and you don't have to worry about spending hours lubing your switches. It's the tub lube method, and I'm using G-Lube from Glorious because it's right in between a 205G0 and a Tribosys. It's thick enough, but also thin enough. All you do is lube up a tub with your stems and your springs inside. Give it a good for a few minutes or so to make sure all of it is nicely lubed, and voila, your switches are good. I tend to over lube with G-Lube because I actually don't lube the rails of my switches when I do this. If you over lube the stems, you'll be able to get enough lube on both the switch and the stem. This method isn't for everybody, but I found that the small percentage of scratchiness that I get from this beats having to spend 4 hours lubing versus the hour that I have on this method alone. It's not perfect, but it's a great alternative if you don't have enough time to work on your keyboard. This step is very optional. These pads come with my Desk Keys Films packaging, and I use them to put under my stabilizers to lessen the impact on my PCB with the stabilizers. To keep the budget-friendly user in mind, I'm going to be using the G-Lube on everything I have today, including these stabilizers. I found that it was very easy to work with, and I hope that I could use this on more of my builds in the future. So, just like any other stabilizer tuning, I would use the G-Lube just like 205G0. It's going on the stabilizer housing, stabilizer stem, and also the wires. That's all I have for you today. I'm going to leave you guys off with a sound test, and I hope you guys have a happy new year. Until next time.